Hi, everyone. I'm Pia Orlean, and I'm here to give you my quarterly Pleiadian-Earth Energy Report. To January 1st, 2025, in the Gregorian year of our calendar, today is the beginning of the new year. The Pleiadians, however, do not see January 1st as the beginning of a new year because it is focused upon artificial time and an artificial structure of measuring our months, days, years, weeks, not in alignment with nature. You can see more about that in our video that Larkma produced about the predictions for 2025. The link will be below. However, I want to talk to you now about our perspective from the Pleiadian Earth Energy Calendar of what to expect in this first quarter of Gregorian 2025. We begin the year in the middle of a collective shadow cycle. Now, collective shadow cycles are times for us to go inward and to do some real inner work, to clear out anything that is out of alignment with cosmic values and the energy of love and light. However, even though the energy is present and available for all people on the planet to do this work, very few people are aware that there is an opportunity for growth, evolution, and inner work. Most simply hide from their shadows and distract themselves in whatever ways they can, rather than looking at and dealing with uncomfortable places in their psyche or uncomfortable issues in their lives. This part of the collective shadow cycle is in the energy of illuminating. That's a wonderful thing because we can shine light into all of the dark places and help us find exactly what we need to do to help bring ourselves back into balance and harmony with each other, with the earth, and with the light of the cosmos. We will be in this period that we entered at the end of December until January the 10th. Now, the collective shadow cycle is ongoing until January 7th. So you will still feel very much like this is the same energy we had last year in 2024. Of course it is. It's not the real new year, and it is in the middle of a collective shadow cycle. That being said, we still have the illuminating energy from the 8th, 9th, and 10th, the last days of this period, bringing us opportunities to see more into what's happening within ourselves and how we can make positive responses in the world. Pluto has moved into Aquarius, which brings revolutionary values into our thoughts, our hearts, our ideas, and our responses. So in this time, it gives us an opportunity to hone down a little bit how we react to what's going on in the outer world or even in our own inner world, and make a choice to respond consciously instead. Use this energy for that, and it will support the conscious evolution you experience from now until January 10th. January the 11th through the 23rd, we move into planting energy. Now, planting energy gives you an opportunity to plant ideas and intentions for what you want to do, what you want to create. It's the seeds that you sow in the garden before the rains and the sunshine can make those seeds grow. So it's not a time of action for us, but it is a time of conscious contemplation. What is it we wish to co-create? Thoughts do manifest into things, both negative thoughts about worry and fear and positive thoughts about better things and a better world. So use this time to be able to plant your seeds and figure out exactly how you can contribute to helping to create a new earth. If you want a little support on creating the ground for planting seeds, you can watch Larkma's meditation video, which they recorded at winter solstice. It's still effective, it still helps, and it always is supportive. The link for that will be below. January the 24th to the 5th of February, we move into evolving energy. Now, Neptune is still in the last degrees of Pisces right now, which is helping water push the evolutionary process. We have too much rain, too little rain, watery emotions, watery overreactions, all kinds of things of water, but that also includes waters being able to remove obstacles by dissolving them, moving over them, around them, or through them. So the watery element that is present in this time of evolving energy is very helpful for us in moving forward at a quick pace in the flow of evolutionary process. It's a good thing, even though it may feel a little shaky right now. February the 6th through February 18th, we move into devoting energy. Now, devoting energy is about what is your heart devoted to. Our Pleiadian friends Lartma tell us that one of the biggest mistakes that we make, and they do not judge us, but they point out how we can be happier. One of the biggest mistakes we make is making loyalties to things that are no longer aligned with our heart. The greatest loyalty, they tell us always, is loyalty to the truth. And so it's time that we look at what are we being loyal to? Are we in loyalty to the cosmic truth? Are we in harmony with loyalty to our hearts? Are we being loyal to the contracts that are our soul's purpose? Or are we clinging to old contracts that we feel like we have to finish because we made a promise? Maybe that promise is finished already and we don't recognize that we've done our work. Maybe that promise is telling us that the contract needs shifting with our conscious process, aligning it with where we are now, not where we were when the contract was created. We have an article that Cullen and I wrote about renewing our contracts, and that might be helpful in this time of energy to figure out what you want to be loyal to and how you want to recreate your own contracts. February 19th through March 3rd is a very quiet period. This is the period of listening energy. It is a period where you can go inside and listen and hear things that are beginning to be revealed. Now, some people can find this energy to be pessimistic because they feel they are not moving forward as quickly as they wish. However, when we see the truth as what is being presented and we accept it for what it is, then we can listen more clearly to our hearts to know how to move forward, what to do to prepare us for what comes next. Listening energy gives us spiritual direct connection to Source, and we are always connected. But in the period of listening, we can go more deeply into our meditations and reaffirm and realign and strengthen that connection to Source that is always there to guide us. So Pluto in Aquarius during this period is still strong. As we approach equinox, we wonder and we ask, how is Pluto going to help us become more revolutionary? How is Pluto going to help us use the energies in a more eclectic way that is more designed with who we really are instead of who we have been shaped to be by a Gregorian calendar and an artificial sense of timing? There's a video on how to use Pleiadian Earth energies. There's a link for that to help you guide yourself in using energy rather than time for navigating conscious evolution. March the 4th through March 16th, we move into the 13-day period where we can use our intuition to guide our thoughts, our words, our actions, and all of our choices. This is the 13-day period of intuiting energy. Intuiting energy is all about letting our hearts lead us to the intuitive truth rather than being distracted by our brains, our thoughts, and our belief systems. This is a time of true insight, and it's preparing us for what comes up in the following period. March 17th through March 29th is a powerful period. This period includes the real new year, the beginning of the cycle of Earth in harmony with nature. Spring in the northern hemisphere, fall in the southern hemisphere. But this is what the Pleiadians tell us is our true beginning of the new year. It should go from spring in the northern hemisphere, equinox, all the way of 2025 until spring in the northern hemisphere, equinox of March 2026. This is the time of the real calendar. The Pleiadian Earth Energy Calendar will mark that in years to come, showing the new year beginning in March rather than in January. For now, notice that the Pleiadian Earth energies of this period at this time in this year of 2025 are focused upon feeling. This is the period of energy that gives us the largest opportunities for using our emotions to actually evolve, look inwards, and make positive change and growth. It's a wonderful time for using the intuitive abilities and the listening abilities we've been working on as we planted intentions for what comes next. In this period of feeling, we get to feel who we really are as beings of love and light, who we are by practicing kindness, gratitude, patience, love, compassion, joy, and trust. All of these things are available to us, and they are preparing us for the ascension process that accelerates on the equinox, March 20th of this year. This is our chance to practice turning reactions into responses and to align ourselves more and more with nature, with each other, and with the stars. It's a wonderful period. March 30th will close out this period of the first quarter of Pleiadian Earth energies, March 30th and 31st, but the actual energy will continue until April 11th. This energy is breathing energy. So I suggest you just focus on your breathing and breathe in and out, being grateful for every breath. In April, I'll give you more insights about what the next quarter will bring. Thank you for listening. And if you wish to see this in written form, you can again sign up for my email list on my website, and you'll receive a newsletter every quarter telling you what's expected in the energies and how you can participate in co-creating a better world. Okay, bye for now.